Hi Leo, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Okay, so we'll be doing a reading for you for finance for April the 5th to the 15th, 2023, Leo. Leo, I invite you to please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I am offering personal readings at this time. The information for that is also in the description box. Oh my gosh, I got tongue-tied. Also, Leo, if you want to take things a step further, feel free to donate. The information for that is also in the description box below. Okay, Leo, let's see what's happening for you and your finances between April the 5th and the 15th, 2023. Okay, so finances is definitely a matter of concern for you. Primarily, the eight of Swords, primarily what I'm sensing is a concern for you because there are things you shouldn't be concerned for, which is coming through. There are extra expenses or extra financial concerns or extra responsibilities that you took on or assisting others in certain respects, or are worried about, which you honestly don't need to be worried about, or you don't need to take on that burden. Like, the burden is literally not yours to take. I sense for some of you, you've come to that realization and you're making some adjustments in your life now. I can definitely sense that. And you did it in a very strong way. I'm really sensing a certain strong attitude, like you caught your senses, like, you know what, you decide to go in a different direction. This is not your issue. This is not your problem. Why should you be, flogged with a whip about things that aren't even your fault or your concern? It has nothing to do with you. It's not your responsibility. You have more important things to be focused on. Okay, that's for some of you who've already made this transition. But the other of you, Leo, you have yet to make this transition. And this is just telling you that there are financial matters that you are concerned with, that you're dealing with, that you technically shouldn't be dealing with. They're not even your issues. Okay? Clarification for the Eight of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Leo. So the clarification is the Queen of Swords. And this goes back to the other group that I talked about. They've already made their transition. The Queen of Swords is like no nonsense. Okay? She's kind of cold in certain respects. She gets straight to the heart of the matter. No muff, no guff, no nonsense. Okay, she sees the truth of the matter. She sees where she needs to spend her coins, as it were. She sees the strategies for optimal efficiency so that nothing is wasted, no resources wasted, no finances is wasted, no reputation is wasted, nothing. She understands the direction she wants to go. She's holding the Ace of Swords. Her agenda, what is her responsibility? She's going to handle with extreme elegance, okay? A level of shrewdness, okay, with a kind of like a commanding, dominant nature, okay, but still having the best intention and being fair in mind, okay. She's just not taking any mess. Okay, so that's definitely for some of you who've already made the transition out of this Eight of Swords energy, okay. But for some of you, the clarification is that you have to rise into this and realize that honestly, only one of those swords you should be concerned with, which will allow you to become the Queen of Swords, who is holding the Ace of Swords. Okay, you need to refocus what your current dynamics are in your finances right now. Okay, maybe make two sides, put you in one area and put other in another area, and see what really should have your focus on your finances. What bills you don't need to have. What are you being charged for, which you don't even use? What family member or friend might be being burdensome because they're refusing to do certain works and earn certain finances on their own to deal with their own problems. You know what I mean? And I have a phone ringing. I'm sorry about that. So you have to. Oh my gosh, that phone. So you have to make those decisions, okay, regarding the Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that phone is in here. Okay, so first to take a card regarding this. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Wands, Leo. So when it comes to the Eight of Swords, you'll find that when you make those transitions, when you make those financial choices to find out what really belongs to you and what doesn't, your pathway will become a bit more calmer, more pace driven, more focused on that Ace of Wands that he's holding there, okay, which is your agenda, which you really need to be putting your hands in, your efforts in, and you'll create a steady pace for yourself, okay, a steady trot for yourself, whereby you'll be able to see what the issues are in the brush as this horse is going through much more readily than being subjugated by like a pressure or a stress that you don't even need to have at this time, okay? And all that would be in the effort to bring you towards the Queen of Swords. So let's see what else is happening in your financial world at this time, Leo. Okay, yeah, see? The Three of Pentacles. So when you come to this realization of what is yours, look at this. What's coming through with the Three of Pentacles? This guy right here, okay? He forged this focus on this financial gain himself. His qualities, his gifts, his traits, his negotiations, whatever the case may be for you, he went through the fire, the furnace, and focused on his pentacles, okay? In some cases, he also had these other pentacles up here that he was also refining. In other cases, these are other people's responsibilities for them to make their own pentacles so they can join you on your, like, investment deal, as it were, or going together in a partnership or an agenda, okay? Or everybody on a team for a corporation, or whatever the case may be, and everybody's playing their part, okay? It comes together to make some wonderful union, okay? So that buzzing is just, wow. I don't live alone, Leo. I do apologize, but sometimes I have to deal with that stuff. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles, Leo, is definitely telling you that you need to focus on your craft, your pentacles, your agenda, okay, and let others who need to focus on what their responsibility is to focus on it, okay? You're going to actually come through with someone who's going to be respected in what they do, and also respected for your time, respected for your efforts. Okay, and the proof will come out further with why you had to focus on yourself. And you weren't necessarily dismissive of certain other people, but you had to lay certain ground rules, and you had to like put a line in the sand, as it were. Clarification for the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands. That's why that was coming through. You had to lay a border, a boundary, okay? Because some people will try to overstep you regarding financial matters, regarding resources, regarding your time. Your time transmutes to finances, you know. You understand that? So your time, your craft, and whatever, you're going to be focused on yourself. And some people are going to think like, oh, why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do that? Why couldn't you tell us this? Why couldn't you tell us that? You know, they're going to try to kind of like manipulate the situation and put a certain guilt trip on you, whatever. But Spirit is saying, no. Queen of Swords, you're seeing through that fluff and guff and stuff like that. You're going to take the understanding of what is your responsibility, and you're going to deal with what you're supposed to do. And if other people don't deal with what they're supposed to do, then let the chips fall where they may. Okay? So this is going to affect your finances and also how you're seen in certain focuses. Yes, in some cases, team building, team membership, team working and helping one another, that's all well and good. But there's a difference between taking advantage of, which clearly some people, wherever you are, have been trying to take advantage of your quality, your efforts, and try to do little while you're doing the most. Okay, Spirit said take card. Yeah, look at that. High Priestess. Leo, use your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. Okay? Help those who you are pulled to help within reason. But don't let people take advantage of your kind heart and your good nature. Okay, it's going to affect your quality of work, which will affect your money. Okay, you don't want that. You're on the right track. A lot of you are coming to the understanding to get out of this energy right here, and some of you have already been already started in the Queen of Swords energy. So this is a very good direction. So let's see if there's anything else that you need to be concerned with regarding your finances at this time, Leo. Yeah, the King of Wands. So what's happening here, I'm sensing, is that you had to put certain agendas, certain policies, certain procedures in place, plans of strategy with the Queen of Swords. And now you're further enacting those plans of strategy with your actual physical self, making sure of certain things, delegating certain things. But you're presenting yourself in a very poised, very discerning nature, very approachable, and also a certain air of elegance, like a certain air of artistry with what you do and how you delegate. Okay? You're also hands-on and approachable. And that's very much appreciated. You're setting yourself as a very powerful figure, someone who is reliable and responsible, and who is also coming across as understanding within reasonable and rational ways. Okay? I sense strength in this. Okay? But the concerning nature is that what's coming through is that with your King of Swords, King of Wands energy, you could still come across inadvertently intimidating. Okay? That being said, perhaps you need to further exercise certain high priestess qualities when it comes to your intuition. Yes, you have an agenda, you have an understanding how things should go, you're giving delegations, stuff like that, but certain people may I sense a certain amount, either clients, co-workers, whatever the case may need a personal touch, a little bit of hand holding, so they can maneuver themselves in a mental psyche of preparedness, so they can move forward with whatever it is they need to do. So that's just being said. Certain people need a little bit of a gentler touch, Leo. Let's see the clarification for the King of Wands. Yeah, look at that, the Two of Wands. So the concern, because this part over here is a bit more of the concerning nature, but the concerning nature is that how do you want things to move forward? Depending on how you basically delegate and command and approach the situations, you will either make it a more of a calming path, or like a rock beat it up the hill type strain path. Okay, there are two distinct paths here with the Two of Wands. One's a bit more peaceful, one's a bit more rocky, and it depends on your intuitive nature and guidance, how you delegate and how you maneuver with your coworkers or your clients or your employees, whatever the case is for you, your family members, whatever the case is for you, which will dictate the path, okay, that you will be proceeding on. Regarding your finances, I sense you're working on the harmonious nature of the work, okay, so that it could later on produce more fruit, okay? So decide how you're going to lead, as it were, or be a leader in your own right. And again, remember, the warning concern is that certain people, you can't use the same brushstroke always for everybody. Generally, in certain respects, that's understandable. But in some cases, you do have to isolate certain unique qualities in order to assist others who may have a little bit of shortcomings. Okay, so Spirit said take card. Yeah, it takes strength in this regard, because I sense a lot of you, Leo, need patience on this regard. So the strength and the courage to actually control yourself is what's coming across, holding yourself back. You notice how this lady with the lion, she's taking a bit of a gentle approach with the lion. She's not screaming at the lion. She's very poised and very regal and listening. The lion is also, in turn, calm. Okay? So even though certain people may be ruffling your feathers, you must use the strength to be calm and focused with your approach. Okay, Leo? So let's see, what is the overarching energy regarding the angel message for your finances between the 5th of April to the 2000, so wow. So the 5th of April to the 15th of April, 2023. Yeah, 9 of Cups. So the guidance principles of this is that the universe is helping to help guide you to your wish fulfillment of the next stages of things. It wants to bring forth further abundance in your life and those next steps forward with the Nine of Cups. And through the process of this and the advice that's given, it will definitely aid you into achieving your Nine of Cups. A clarification for the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see, the Magician. Using all of what you're learning now and what you're experiencing, what's emanating to you, and your own personal experience, your qualifications, your decisions in those regards, putting all of that together and making a plan of action to move into a capacity which is authentically you and no one else. Okay? This is the Magician honing his skills, honing his crafts, honing his plan of action, and moving forward with it. Okay? That's literally what's happening with all of this here. You're putting together all those strategies to approach the situation more amicably for yourself as well as others and not to be taken advantage of. And this will definitely bring you to your Nine of Cups, the next stages of abundance in your financial matters. Okay, so Leo, I do apologize for the interruptions. Again, I don't live alone. I really do hope this has helped you and helped guide you in some way. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Remember, I am offering personal readings at this time, and if you would like to further help the channel grow, you can feel free to donate. All the information for that is in the description box below. I wish you all the best, Leo. Bye.